Hello guys, welcome to this episode of the House of Gloves, and I've recently had a request to show you what I use for breaking in, conditioners, tools, whatnot, so this is that video. We're going to just get right into it. I'm going to start in with the mallets that I use. Now, you probably already see this one in the background already. I've actually won this from a Better Baseball live stream, so if you've always thought about using the Better Baseball live stream, go for it. I've won a couple times. You can too. Shout out to Sean and Michael Bice over there, Better Baseball, a couple of really good dudes. But yeah, this is the Emu mallet from Better Baseball. It's a very nice, solid mallet, good weight to it. Definitely is really good, especially with catcher's mitts and first base mitts. And this, guys, is only $20 on Better Baseball. It's a pretty hefty boy. And for $20, this is an absolute steal of a mallet. Some of these bigger mallets like this are usually going to run you about $30 to $50, just depending on who's selling them. So, guys, very great mallet here. Now, I also have this mallet here. This is what I use to really form pockets, especially for my infield gloves to get more precise pockets. And this one I got on Amazon. I think it was like 10 bucks. It might be up to 15 now, you know, inflation. Boring. But yeah, this one I kind of use for more detailed pocket work, so I don't really have a brand on this. I believe this is just kind of a knockoff of a Rawlings one that's pretty similarly shaped, so yeah. All right, this is my dead blow hammer. I'll use this a lot on some hinges that are really stubborn. Some of these gloves out here, they're really stiff hinges. This is where this comes into play. And I kind of learned to use this tool from Game Day Ready Gloves. If you follow him, awesome. If you don't, give him a follow. He does some pretty cool stuff. But yeah, this is a dead blow hammer, and I think I got this for like, again, 10, 15 bucks. I think I got it from Harbor Freight, but yeah. Another nice little tool. This kind of plasticky shell isn't going to hurt the leather at all. And then it's got some weight to it. Plus, with this longer handle, it gives you a little bit more leverage if you need to really hammer out some stuff. So, guys, if you're doing more dry break-ins or not using a whole lot of water, I would definitely recommend this to give you a little bit more oomph as far as breaking in your hinges. So, yeah, with the mallets, I am definitely looking into Walden Glove to get one of his mallet set and breaking balls. So, if I do that, which I really plan to, when I get them in, I will let you know, and I'll tag Walden Glove in and give him my honest review of it. Honestly, based on what I've seen from other people, I'm going to love it. So, yeah. Coming soon, probably the Walden Glove break-in kit. All right, on to the conditioners and cleaners. This is one of my favorites. This is the Craftsman's Worst Glove Salve. I usually use this on gloves I found on like either eBay or Shop Goodwill app. Basically, this salve, after you've gotten it all cleaned up and put a base conditioner on, you put this on, it's really going to protect your glove and hydrate it for a long time. Usually, like I said, I'll use this so I don't have to condition my glove as often, as that salve will really get in there and really protect it and give it a lot of good moisturizing and conditioning. And yeah, this is made by my buddy at the Craftsman's Work, Pat. Really awesome dude. You should give him a follow on different socials if you don't already. He's got a lot of good stuff. He restores a lot of great gloves, makes some custom designs from existing gloves. Really cool dude. He just recently was featured at the Fanatics Fan Fest in New York. So give a shout out to him, give him a follow, like and comment on his stuff, and buy his stuff. This is some really good stuff right here. And then this is another product I've used from the Craftsman's Work, is the leather spot cleaner. I usually use this in conjunction with some of the saddle soap that I have that I'm going to show you here in a second. And guys, I've seen some really dirty gloves. This stuff does a lot of the work. You could even use this on your own. But yeah, the Craftsman's Works. He's made in the USA. He's based in Texas. Really cool dude. Like I said, check him out. He's on TikTok. He's on Instagram. He's on YouTube, Facebook, what have you. So find the Craftsman's Works. Buy some stuff from his shop. And yeah, this is some really good stuff here. All right, guys. This is the saddle soap that I use. It's Ball Players Balm Glove Cleaner. Honestly, you could probably use any saddle soap. I just usually get a kit from Ball Players Balm when I do get it. I really do love their products. They're also a smaller company, so I like supporting some smaller companies when it comes to this kind of stuff. But yeah, this is what I use for the glove cleaner. It works really, really well. I can tell you I've had some really dirty gloves I've gotten in, and it gets out the dirt and grime and debris 9 times out of 10. I don't think I've ever had a glove that I haven't been able to, so which should really be 10 out of 10, but I digress. Now I got 2 different conditioners I use from Ball Players Mom. This is the one I use the most often. It's the Pro Glove Conditioner. It's their basic line of conditioner. Basically, you could use it on any part of the glove. It's going to condition it really nice. I usually use this in conjunction with the glove salve, but when I run out of the glove salve, this will work pretty good on its own. All right, and this is the Game Ready Glove Conditioner. What's the difference between this one and the one I just showed you? This one actually will have some tackiness to it. So usually you only want to use it on the inside of your glove, on the palm. Now I only usually use this with gloves that have that kind of slicked oiled leather, like the A1000, the Sandlot, gloves like that. It kind of gives it a little bit more tackiness until you can get it broken in enough where that initial sheen kind of gets worn off the glove with use. But yeah, I really highly recommend it for those lines of gloves. Again, A1000, Sandlot, any of those gloves that kind of have a slick palm, this will kind of help mitigate that slickness. All right, in the past I've used Sarna. I still use it from time to time, and obviously I probably need to order more by you seeing the bottle, but yeah, just the only bad thing about Sarna is that the waterproofing isn't as good since it's a liquid conditioner. Honestly, if I'm using it, most of the time it's usually when I'm initially cleaning up a glove. After I've done the initial cleaning, I usually use this to kind of give it some conditioning while I'm relacing. So not a bad product. I just feel like there's some better products out there when what I previously showed you are better. But if you're just needing something, like I said, if you're cleaning and relacing a glove, the liquid conditioner is really good just to put down to kind of give it some conditioning until you've done the full relace. And then after you relace, I really recommend a full conditioning or salve to just kind of not only protect the leather even more, but those new laces are definitely going to need some of that conditioner to help break those in. All right, and finally, for when I do my relacing, this is just a plain brass Permalock needle. You would really want to search it under Permalock, because this will definitely help on the end here. It's got an end that allows the lace to not shoot out of the needle. I've gotten some cheaper needles before on Amazon, and they just, whenever you're relacing, the lace pops out every single time. This guy does a lot better job of not popping out when you're relacing, so yeah. Highly recommend getting the Permalock needle if you're starting your relacing journey. Well guys, that's about it for all the tools that I use. If you got any questions, please feel free to hit me up in the comments. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I'll have some ideas for some newer videos coming out here soon, but I've had a lot of requests for what kind of stuff I use as far as conditioning, breaking in, mallets, all that stuff. So I just figured I'd make a quick video about that. Thanks for watching guys, and if you like what you see, hit like and subscribe. Thanks, brother.